How do you know when it's really time to let something or someone go, or when you're giving up on it too soon? It's a really subtle and refined question that is really important to really understand deep in your bones. It's like, because otherwise it just is this thing that sits on the top and you're wondering, did I do the wrong thing? So let's go ahead and dive into this. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Ava, and I channel a being named DiYeena. And we're going to go ahead and go right in. I'm going to take a little bit of a back seat in my body and bring her in, and we'll get an answer to this question. So if you don't have your tea, go ahead and grab it, because she'll love to sip some tea with you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go right out and put you in touch with DiYeena. Here we go. Greetings. This is DiYeena of the Pleiadian Family. We are here to bring the love, first and foremost, always bringing the love, you see, and also sipping the earth. So if you have some tea with you, we like to sip together here. It gets us heart to heart. It gets us connected to the energies. It gets us flowing in the same frequency, the same circuitry, you see, in the energetics, and also connected in your own power. You see, if you're drinking the herbs from your spot on the earth, connects your frequency, gets your light brighter, gets your energy going, you see, in a big way, so that your bright light is then easier and more fun to connect to all the other bright lights here tuning into this exact same video here, you see. And so we're all creating this grid of light and love here every time we connect, especially when we have the tea together. So it's not just something fun and silly, you see, it really has potency. So if you don't have your tea, grab a sip of water, you see, because your water comes from where you are. Hopefully, at least you're drinking water from your land. Hopefully, at least that. So grab something, grow some herbs from your garden, or get some from your neighbor that are local here, so that you can have a moment here every week with DiYeena here. Who gets to say they can sip tea with a Pleiadian? This is quite fun to say, you see. So grab your tea, lift it up, and put in the chat, where are you coming from? Where are you writing in from? And what are you drinking today? Let's see what we have here today. Oh, this is nice. Yes, this is from the land here in Vermont. We're in Vermont here, sipping some herbs, some mushrooms from the forest, we believe here. So this is nice. Okay, and some maple syrup too from the trees here. This is very good. It's very, very good, actually. Very sweet, very nice. Not too sweet, though. It's perfect. Okay, so tell us what you're drinking. We'd like to know as well, you see, because maybe we'll get some more tea ideas here, something fun. You see, we all you have some great elixir ideas happening here. So it's nice to hear, what are you drinking? Get some inspiration going. So we're not all drinking boring coffee all the time or something like this. You see, what do we have here? What can you inspire us with? We're excited to hear. So we're talking about here, how do you really know how to discern? This is really inner discernment. A lot of these questions come about inner discernment, inner trust, inner knowing. You see, having that unshakable foundation from which you just have a knowing, a deep knowing. It's not I hope so, hope today, crossing all the fingers and the toes. You see, hope we got it right on this one. Or really looking at, how do we actually get into a discernment so clear and strong that it's unshakable, you see. And this comes from actually being in your essence strong enough to where your decisions and your clarity are really unshakable. So if you're feeling the unwavering, or you're feeling the opposite, you're feeling very unsure in a decision, is it time to surrender, let it go, move on, give it up, let go of the dream, whatever it might be, or if it's a relationship, whatever it is, a job, a entrepreneurial type thing, you see, whatever it might be. Or do we keep going? You see, it's just right around the corner. You see, the change is right there, you see, or whatever it might be. How do we know when it's time to let it go? You see. And really, oftentimes when we really slow down and we ask deep down, we're not talking about the mind frequency. We're talking deeper. You see, so you have to really know, where is it coming from, first and foremost. So that's the first layer of discernment, is getting good at knowing, where is this thought or emotion coming from? And you follow it to its core, follow it to its frequency source. Is it coming from fear? Is it coming from the mind? Nothing wrong with fear or the mind, by the way, but we have to understand and discern, where are these things coming from? Because if it's not coming from essence, well, that's good to know, right? It's good to know about that, because that gives us another clue, you see. So if it's not coming from essence, well, then it's easy to say, okay, well, what happens if I just remove that story or choose not to engage with that particular frequency in my decision-making process? So here's what happens, for example. You see, should I let it go? Let's say it's a relationship. You see, we're not telling anybody what to do, by the way. This is your free will. We're not here to say yes or no for anybody, for anything. You are always your master chooser of your own life, you see. So don't blame DiYeena for it, you see. We're giving you perspective here. You make your choice, you see. So here we go. When you take away the fear, for example, you recognize, I'm actually afraid. You reached your intimacy capacity, for example. And so you come right up and you butt up right against your comfort level with the other, and you're both triggering the heck out of each other. And you're both, nobody's changing, and everybody's playing out their traumas and their circles and their cycles and their stories and all the things, and wondering, are we ever going to move through it? You're both butting right up against that discomfort of, my intimacy capacity is right here, and I'm mirroring it in you, and that we're right here, and we're not willing to go through to the next deeper layer of trust. What are we trusting? It's really trusting yourself, which is trusting in God, whatever you call that. You see, that's not our job to figure out what God means to you. That's your job to figure that out, my dears. Whether you call it that or not, you see, that's your job too, not ours. So you figure that part out. If you don't have if even that word triggers you, you probably have some work to do. Well, what does that mean for you? You see what we say. So getting clear on what is the deeper layers here that you are not trusting about life, God, creation, creator, source, unknown, death. You see, when we're really honest here, usually we have some problem or fear or lack of trust in source, creator itself. You see, the source from which all comes, because that's where the mystery lies. That's where the unknown lies. You see, that's prior to form. If it's formless, wow, we don't know what the heck is going on. It's very easy to put mistrust there, to say that's not safe because you don't know what it is, because it's nothing. How can we have a trust in something that is nothing, you see? So when we go deep enough here, we get to the source of the real fears, you see. It shows up in fear of dying or fear of living, you see, two sides of the same coin. You see, all these different things. We have to really be willing to look at what is the frequency and where is it coming from. If we are tuning in, making decisions from a frequency that is not our essence, and it is coming from a place that is not of love, well, then the decision is going to be made from that place. Meaning that if you're making a choice and saying, I'm going to choose to let it go because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what happens if I let myself go to a deeper layer of trust here. I'm not willing to trust the other person. It shows up like, I'm not willing to trust them, but it's really, I'm not willing to trust myself, which is really, I'm not willing to trust God, which is really, I'm not willing to trust life, because it's all connected. It's all the circle of energy moving from nothing into something, from nothing into something, from creation into formless, and back again and back again and back again. And it shows up in all these different variations in our life. Wow. So at some point along the way, something happened where that trust gets broken. This is not uncommon. You see, you're not alone, but there's a choice. You have a free will to choose. Okay, this is scary. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, I don't know if this is safe. But something in me, and again, this is knowing where it's coming from. You feel your essence in the decision. You feel the love at the core of the decision. Then you can say, okay, it's scary, it's mysterious, it's unknown. But when I tune into the essence of where I'm making the decision from, it's coming from the root of love, and it's coming from the root of my essence. It's rooted in that. And when you can make a decision that's rooted in your essence and rooted in love, then even if it's scary, even if it's unknown, even if it's completely seems even illogical, you see, there's still a deeper knowing of it's right. Is that making sense? So that is the place of inner discernment that we come to. And so it's really these two questions. of what is the frequency? Where is it coming from? Is it coming from fear? Is it coming from love? And recognizing where are you in, which one are you giving priority to in your decision-making process? And we make decisions from fear all the time. And then we play out those decisions that are made from fear all the time. Oftentimes we stay in unhealthy cycles because we're making decisions from fear all the time, you see. And then we also make decisions that are not based in our essence. What do we mean by this? You see, we make decisions. For example, you have your essence, you have your soul song, you have your sound, you have your note in consciousness that's unique to you. And then you have all these other little notes, all these other little harps on the side that you're strumming along. You're playing this one over here. It's I'm not worthy. You're playing this one over here. Love hurts. You're playing this one over here. I don't matter, or whatever the harps are. You get what we're saying. We're strumming along all these other stories, all these other frequencies. Love leaves is over here. Whatever they are, you see, we all play different ones. But we don't recognize that we are actually playing along with frequencies that are not true to essence. You see, we can put them down at any time and we still remain. The essence of your own fractal remains. And it is specific. There's a specificity to it. And the uniqueness that is here to be embodied, that is here to shine and sing and love, you see, in its purity, in its essence. And that is your own soul gift, my dear. So notice where is this coming from in the deepest levels. And when you can really get good at noticing these subtleties, then your decisions really get easy. Your decisions get clear. Doesn't mean making them is going to be easy. But deep down, the decision is clear. You know what the right decision is. And by right, we don't mean right and wrong. We mean true for you. Correct for your path in that moment, in this moment, what is aligned for you. And there's no wrong decision here, you see, because sometimes we, on a soul level, desire to actually play along these different frequencies because we're on a journey of learning what those frequencies are. So have less judgment about yourself and where you're at, but just be aware of where you're choosing from and notice what comes out of choosing from that frequency, from that place. Whether you're choosing from love and essence or whether you're choosing from fear or some other frequency that is not of essence. You see what we say? And just get good at noticing, because the more you start to play with those energetics and notice and make little decisions that are in one category or the other and see what happens, you'll say, okay, so when I actually made a decision from essence and from love, here's what happened. And when I made the decision from not of essence and from fear, here's what happened. So start to really get good at noticing what happens when you do the different thing, you see. And that will clarify for your own self what is aligned for you. And then from that, if we really get true with ourselves, most of the time we already know what to do. We already know the answer. We're just afraid to take the step to do it because we're worried about the outcome. We're worried about what the fallout is or what happens on the other side of that decision. And that is where true faith comes into. And that is where we're talking about getting good with God, getting good with source, getting good with yourself in the deepest places of the unknown, the source of all life. Get good with that. And that happens only in the silent place within yourself, my dears. So do not be afraid to get quiet. Do not be afraid to turn it within. Do not be afraid to go into the emptiness within yourself and get into the love affair that is there waiting for you. Because that is really the sweetness from which all of this decision making gets so much simpler. And we really love that for all of you, is to have decisions feel clear and feel easy and feel empowering, my dears. So may you be blessed with all of this, that you're able to make decisions that feel right for you for now, and to give yourself a little bit of breathing room and grace in it all, because there's no wrong decision, and that to enjoy the journey of life, you see, no matter what the choice is. Blessings, dear one. We love you. We hope you come to the party, DiYeena Live Party. We love to see you all there. You're all invited. Blessings, dear ones. I trust that message was exactly what you needed to hear today. If you liked it, please give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't done that already, and share it. And also get your butt over to the website and sign up for DiYeena Live. We do it once a month. It's your place to get your questions answered live by DiYeena. You can subscribe and you can submit your questions. That's where all the magic happens. That's where the deep conversations happen. That's where the things that we can't say here on these channels, that's where those conversations live. So if you're ready for more depth, if you're ready for more live adventure with DiYeena from the Pleiadian family, you're ready to joke, you're ready to sip some tea with the Pleiadian, get your butt over there, and we'll see you there. Blessings, dear ones.